Welcome into another video in my series where I'm going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for us to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link to my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and I stream everything from Black Ops 6 to Delta Force and all the way through to custom zombie maps. Hopefully, some of you will pop into stream as we're trying hard to reach partner over on Twitch this year. Now, if you're looking for players to get things accomplished inside of Black Ops 6, Black Ops 6 Zombies, feel free to join the amazing Zhorde Discord, where I am building a community full of players that is willing to help out other players. On Fridays, we do Z1620 Armory Crowns, which is a 1v1 competition for multiplayer weapon crowns, and then we do community game nights on Saturday night, which is a ton of private games, and we have an absolute blast doing that. So if you're looking for the link to join that, it is down below in the description. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going through and showing you guys my favorite weapon to use currently inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies is the Sirin-9mm, the special weapon we got, which gave us its own class. What we're looking at here right now in the firing range is the recoil pattern pulls up and to the left. So to control it, it's just a slight pull down and to the right, and you can see it shoots pretty much laser straight. We do have the iron sights on this weapon, and you can see how it performs against the dummies, which is pretty darn good. So at this point, I was pretty excited to go back and check out how this weapon has performed. Now, I did cover this weapon when it first was introduced to the game, and I just wanted to go back to it because it seems to be kind of a strange one for Black Ops 6. As when it came into the game, it introduced its own category of weapon called Special. And since then, we haven't got any other weapons to fall under the category of Special. To complete the camos on it, you have to either get the Sirin-9mm done or a launcher. So it's an interesting combination. I wanted to see just how well this weapon is performing currently inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Sirin-9mm special weapon. We're going to take this weapon to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And by the end of the video, you should have a really good feel for how this weapon performs inside of the Zombies mode and be able to make up your mind on whether or not this is going to be a weapon that will fit your playstyle inside of your games for Black Ops 6 Zombies. So without further ado, let's dive into the Sirin-9mm special weapon review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate that. Now in today's video, we're having a look at the special weapon, the Sirin-9mm, and we're going to see how viable this is inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So we're going to be taking this thing to maximum damage output inside of the map Citadelle Demore, and we're going to see just how viable is it in Zombies. So at just base rarity, right off the start here, I'm seeing 147 on the crit damage, which is some good numbers to see right off the beginning. Considering recently I tried out the Maelstrom, and that's like 11 on a crit shot off the beginning. So 147 is definitely much better. So now it's, something I've talked about in just about all of my videos, how much I really enjoy this opening map sequence on Citadelle Demore, and I hope on the Tomb that there is some sort of opening sequence or some sort of sequence like this in the map that we get to do. So let's go ahead and advance the damage output on this weapon to green rarity now and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 190 on the parasites. I don't think that's the actual damage numbers we're seeing. So let's go ahead and check it out against the Pack-a-Punch Doppelgast here at just green rarity. And I'm seeing 220 on crit shots. When you're at range, it drops to 190, but up close it looks like it's 220 on a crit shot at green rarity. And handling that Pack-a-Punch Doppelgeist today, honestly, that was really easy. Wow, that was not much of a struggle at all. This is another reason why I really like this weapon, and I feel like it just hasn't had the love that it deserves since it came into the game. I do know it does have a couple downsides. You're going to be needing to visit some of the ammo caches, fairly frequently with this thing, but I definitely feel like it's definitely something that I like. It's really strong. It's great in the boss fight on Citadelle. Does a really good job of dishing out armor damage to the boss. So this is one of the weapons I use when I'm taking people in to, you know, help them complete the Citadelle Easter egg. I definitely usually spawn in with this and run the GS45s for crowd control. And this is something that I use in the boss fight to break armor and dish out damage to the boss, as this just does an incredible job on armored zombies. So let me know if you've used this in the boss fight and what your thoughts are on this weapon, and if not, then go ahead and give it a shot and let me know your results down below in the comment section. I'd be intrigued to find out how you all are finding this particular weapon for the boss fight here on Citadelle. Now that was blue rarity again, so let's go ahead and up the damage levels on the Sirin-9mm now to Pack-a-Punch level 1 and blue rarity. And let's go ahead and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at now with this weapon. 768? Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. We were at like 220. Now we go to 768. That is quite the jump. Okay, so let's push through the rounds a little bit further. Here's round 13. I'm going to group up as many of, if not all of round 13 as I possibly can, while I pick up Speed Cola to help us in our reload. Let's go ahead and see. I don't like those spiders. I really don't like those spiders. I was trying to get rid of them when there's a group, like if they're on the outside. 887. We did pick up Deadshot Daiquiri, which is why you're seeing the increase from 768. But on round 13, Pack 1 blue, we are darn near close to 1,000 damage on a crit shot with this. That is remarkable. That is truly remarkable damage output. At this point, I was kind of like forgetting just how good this weapon was and is inside of zombies. Like, I'm on round 14, Pack 1 blue. Let's go ahead and dive into the Arsenal machine. Forgot the name of it there. And put epic rarity on this. Still only Pack 1. And let's see, what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? 222 on the legs. 1330 on a crit shot at Pack 1 epic. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Okay, round 16. Here comes our amalgam. Let's see how we handle that. We are just about halfway done. That amalgam is now halfway done his health. Let's activate Tesla Coil to keep myself safe, as we are in a cramped area right here. We're almost finished that amalgam. Oh my, he's done. Wow. Okay, that was amazing. Holy smokes, is that dish out damage like crazy. Let's move back down because I don't want to miss out on any of that salvage that was dropped. And let's see how this is handling Epic Pack 1. Round 16, kind of crowd control in the quick revive room where you talk to Craft. This is definitely something that is impressive. And I was, you know, intrigued when they brought this in, because it introduced its own class of weapon, the special, and since then we haven't got any other weapons in that class. And then for the Season 2 roadmap, it doesn't look like any of those weapons are going into the special class either. So I'm definitely kind of intrigued on this one, and wondering if we're going to get more weapons into the special class, what kind of weapons we may see in that class, as this one can go into your secondary slot. So if you play multiplayer, you can use this as your pistol, which is pretty crazy to think. But here we are, round 17 now. Let's bump up the damage to Pack 2 Epic, and let's see, what are we looking at? 384, 2,661 on a vermin? No way. No way. Okay, let's get some stam up. We need to be moving. 928. No, that's not it. Let's activate Tesla Storm. Keep myself nice and safe. 2,661. Are you kidding me? That's our consistent crit damage? Wow. That's crazy. We still have Pack 3 to go. We still have Legendary to go. And we still have our Light Mandamo mod to throw in there, which is going to cause some of the zombies to take extra critical damage. But already these numbers are pretty remarkable. 2,661 on a crit shot, and we're here on round 21. And as you can see, I'm not struggling to deal with the zombies at all on round 21. No problem mowing through them if you can get them lined up. Just easy work with this weapon. Like, that is incredible damage. Absolutely amazing. One of the reasons why I love this weapon. It also gives you incredible mobility, because it's like one of the quote-unquote pistols, I guess. So you've got that really good movement speed when using this, which is just something I truly love to have inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So now we have enough salvage to take this to Legendary. What are we looking at? 3,548? No way. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and push through to round 30. We have all of our perks. We are pack 2, and we are legendary. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at. How is it going to handle round 30? Are we going to be weak? Is the bullet weapon here going to start to drop off and be a lot less effective here on round 30 at pack 2 only? Usually by round 30 I am pack 3 legendary, but I'll just be honest, I did take it down in the video, so I had to go and repurchase all of the perks, which took a bunch of my essence away, so we pushed through the rounds a little bit further. But I was curious to see, it was a dumb, silly down. There was no need to include that in the video. But I wanted to see, like, round 30, does the bullet damage rate start to drop off on this? Are you able to even get through round 30 with this, or are you going to constantly be going over to the ammo cache to reload? And I'll be honest, I noticed here on round 30 that it was falling off a little bit for damage. Like, I should be mowing through that horde of zombies there a little bit quicker. I feel like to have it be, you know, a lot more effective. So I definitely felt it here on round 30 at pack 2 legendary, that this was becoming a little bit of a bullet sponge. But again, it's not too bad. Like, I was really having no problems. As you can see, the issue I was having, here we are running out of ammo. So again, I mentioned that earlier on the video, and you'll notice it a couple times here. I have to go pick up some ammo in order to continue to mow down the zombies. I was hoping to get some in my loot there by backtracking because of Alter's Aid, but unfortunately there was none. So I had to go purchase ammo, which, you know, nobody likes to do, but we have to do that in order to keep going. Again, backtracking to grab that salvage just in case I need to craft whatever I might need to craft. But here we are, again, pushing through round 30 with this, and I'm showing you all of round 30 so that you all have a really good feel for how this weapon performs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and whether or not it's going to be something that would work for how you play zombies and your playstyle. So I wanted to show you, you know, the entirety of round 30 so you can see how it handles. We've got a ton, an absolute ton of armored zombies. Oh my goodness. And, you know, we've got all the other zombies that come at round 30. As you can see, we've got quite the crowd. I definitely like having PhD slider on PhD for an augment, so you can slide into the zombies and explode them. I think that's really amazing. And here's something I wish would not be so drastic. I PhD slid out of spawn over to this area, and that despawned the train of zombies I had behind me. I'm not a big fan of that, considering how far we can slide with PhD slider. I feel like the maximum slide distance you should be are able to slide with PhD slider should be, you know, the distance in which zombies are not going to be respawning in front of you, so that if you've grouped up a horde and you PhD slide away from them, that horde is not going to just disappear and respawn in front of you. I don't like that feature. I feel like that's been turned up a little bit too high. I'd like to see them turn it down a notch or two so that you can actually run a train and then bring that train with you through the map, kind of like we did in the older zombies game modes. I feel like this is just a little bit too much when you move out of an area into another area. The despawn, respawn, I feel like in Black Ops 6 just needs to be turned down a little bit, and I feel like things will be much improved. I definitely feel like that's something we need to see for a change. So let's go ahead and take this weapon here and throw on the light mend ammo mod, as we now have enough essence as well to go ahead and dive down to Pack-a-Punch and take this to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. We are pack 3, we are legendary, we have all of the perks, and we have the light mend ammo mod on this 9mm Sirin special weapon. So what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? All right, we got an armored zombie. I see 769 on armor, which is really good armor numbers. Can you stand still? I just want to get a crit shot on you. Oh my goodness. 7,096? No way. There's no way that's right. 6,100. Maybe it is. 7,096. I don't know if that was light men. We're on round 34 now, so let's see. Parasites. I can't see number. 7,096, 6,000. I think 7,096 is our max crit damage. Are you kidding me? No way. Little decoy to get out of my sticky situation there. Let's see how it handles a Doppelgeist. Yeah, Lightman's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. We just melted that Doppelgeist on round 34. Unbelievable. Take advantage of those double points we picked up while having Immolation Liquidation on so that we have it for a full minute. I'm not really needing points, but let's go and take advantage of it. There's another Doppelgeist. Holy smokes. They're just getting shredded here on round 34. That is amazing to see. But as you can see, as far as like taking out the herd, the crowd on the higher rounds on Black Ops 6 Zombies, I am hoping that there is something coming in the game's life cycle that will allow our bullet weapons to push through these rounds and beyond to make them become, you know, just a viable option to use to go to high rounds. No, I'm not looking for every single weapon to be a high round option, as that is just 100% unrealistic. But I certainly feel like some of the weapons in here that dish out a ton of damage either need to have a little bit more reserve ammo so they can become more effective, and we need to spend less on the ammo caches to, you know, use bullet weapons to produce through the rounds. Or some of these weapons need to have a damage buff so that they simply dish out a lot more damage and we are able to use them to get through higher rounds. Because currently, I personally believe after 55 into the 60s, you're basically left with your mutant injection and traps if you're planning to continue to go through high rounds, possibly the wonder weapons, but you're certainly not going to be able to use bullet weapons to produce, you know, get through the rounds, as you're going to run out of ammo. Then you're going to need to go buy ammo from the ammo cache. When you max it out, you're at 5,000 points every single time you need to buy ammo, and you can burn through an easy 15, 20k in one round in the high rounds to get through the zombies, which makes bullet weapons basically unusable. So I certainly hope that through either perk, Deadshot, or double tap would be amazing, or augments in future perks can help boost up the damage that these bullet weapons are producing inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that in the comments section below. I'd love to find out. If you are a high rounder in Black Ops 6 Zombies, let me know. Are you using score streaks? Are you using traps? Are you using bullet weapons? What are you using to get through those high rounds? Now, I have a ton of exit strategy gobblegums, so I just went ahead and popped one here, as I feel like at this point in the video, you all have had enough time to see just how viable this weapon can be inside of Zombies mode, and you should be able to make up your mind of whether or not this is something that's going to fit your playstyle. Now, this exfil, yeah, didn't quite go as planned. I was feeling pretty confident, not gonna lie. I have my mutant injection, I got all my perks, my Tesla Storm is ready to go. I was feeling really confident to get out of the map at this exfil. However, it did not happen that way at all. So just watch and and laugh at the error I made. It's actually kind of comedy what I did. But at this point in time, I definitely wanted to share my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the 9mm special weapon for Black Ops 6 Zombies. I feel like the damage it creates is just unbelievable. It is incredibly strong to elites, to special, and definitely to armored zombies. So it's definitely something that I recommend. It's got 80 rounds in your magazine pack-a-punch, so you're definitely going to be able to dish out a bunch of carnage when it's pack-a-punched. And the only other issue I have is the reserve ammo on this is definitely a little bit low. That's for sure. So you are going to be visiting ammo caches fairly frequently with this, which is going to be a downside to this weapon. But I definitely feel like the fire rate, the damage, and the mobility that this weapon allows you to have combats all of the downsides and makes this weapon 100% viable for us all to be using inside of our zombie game modes, to crank through the rounds, to grind out camos, or to take into those pesky Easter egg boss fights and knock them out. I definitely feel like this is a weapon that fits all of those criteria. So definitely 100% viable weapon for us all to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, as well, I definitely want to mention at this point in time, at the end of the video, we're going to show you the build, the camo, and the blueprint that I ran, so you're covered for that. You don't have to worry. If you want to make any changes to the build, let's work together in the comments section down below to make that happen. As well, at this point, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do, as when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers, as a massive thank you for all the support through 2024 and the beginning of 2025, I am going to be doing my last Vault Edition giveaway for Black Ops 6 on any platform of your choice. To be entered, all you need to be doing is like, comment, and sharing the videos. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you all in the next one.